Hello, we're cupping again at List+Beisler, and today I'll take you to India, and we'll only cup a special processing method very well known for India, the Monsooned method. It comes from the early days where coffee was transported in wooden boxes on deck of the sailing boats, so the green beans were exposed to the wet, the high humidity, warm winds of the monsoon winds during the shipping period of June to September. And on the way to Europe, these 3 months, these beans absorbed a lot of humidity, a lot of moisture, and that changed the structure, the color and the size of the beans, and in the end, the taste in the cup. Nowadays, of course, the story is a little different. The monsooning is done on purpose under very strict quality measurements. So the green beans are stored in huge warehouses in the southwest of India at the Malabar coast, therefore the name. And once these hot, humid winds come, they open the windows and the doors, so the winds go through the warehouses. The beans still absorb the same humidity, but everything is very well monitored. There's a very strong quality process behind it. The beans are turned all the time, so the quality is strictly monitored. The whole monsooning process takes about 3 to 4 months and is also a little risky for the producer. The beans are exposed to the humidity, they grow in size, they change color, they get this a little bit pale and yellowish color, and they get quite brittle. So to monitor quality is very important in this process. On the table today we have 3 different monsooned coffees. 2 are Arabica, Monsooned Malabar, and 1 is a Monsooned Robusta. So let's cup and I'll tell you more about it. The first 2 coffees on the table are Monsooned Malabars, so Arabica. They're made from Indian naturally processed Arabicas, and after hulling, these coffees are exposed to this monsooning method. The difference between these 2 coffees is purely the bean size. So the first sample we have has the bean size AA, and then we have a AAA. That's the only difference. But let's cup. The first thing you realize when you cup Monsooned Malabar is the very, very smooth body. It's a really big body. There is very, very little acidity and very distinct flavors of quite like pungent cedar. There are herbs and spices. The second coffee is Monsooned Malabar AAA, so truly big, consistent bean size. Let's try. Well, there's not much difference to the AA. It's this huge body, very smooth, very balanced flavor, little acidity, but these herbs, cedar wood and spices. The third coffee we have today is a Monsooned Robusta. And as the Arabicas, here the Robusta is also monsooned from the naturally processed Robusta. So we have a normal naturally produced cherry Robusta here, more green in color, and after the monsooning the color of the beans becomes more yellowish. But let's try. There still is this distinct Robusta flavor, big body, very, very velvet, smooth body. There's a slight touch of nougat, but really smooth herbs and also spices.